Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to another Martinized Mentoring Moment with your host, Ron. Okay, first we're going to examine the derivative of the trigonometric function sine and cosine. This is a simple mnemonic, a memory aid, for tracking the sign changes as you go. It can repeatedly take the derivative of sine, cosine, so on and so forth. So we start at position 1 here. d dx of sine x will result in cosine x for the output. See the arrow going counterclockwise, start going clockwise. If we take the derivative a second time, d dx of cosine x, we move from position 2 to position 3, and we get a negative sine x. And if we do the same thing again, d dx of negative sine x, we go from position 3 to position 4, we get minus cosine x, and likewise repeated a fourth time, we return to sine x. In other words, as we go around clockwise in here, the signs go plus, plus, minus, minus, back to plus. That's an easy mnemonic for tracking the sign changes when you're taking the derivative of the sine and the cosine functions. Okay, well now this time we examine a mnemonic, a memory aid, for doing the integral of the trig function sine and cosine. We begin at position 1. The integral sine x dx results in minus cosine x at position 2. And if we do the integral a second time, the integral of minus cosine x dx, we end up with minus sine x. And if we repeat it a third time, the integral of minus sine x dx, we go from position 3 to position 4, end up with cosine x. And one last final time, the integral of cosine x dx, we go from position 4 back to position 1, and the sign has changed back to positive on the sign. So if we think about this, okay, and here's the summary. And the integral operates counterclockwise with the sign changes. It goes plus, minus, minus, plus, and back to plus in the opposite direction of the derivative. So this is a very simple mnemonic for keeping track of sign changes when you're doing integrals of sine and cosine trig functions.